What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt Wrestling Recap. With SummerSlam behind us and we are full steam ahead towards Clash in Paris, Monday Night Raw delivered a jam-packed show, kicking off with a fired-up CM Punk, interrupted by Paul Heyman with his faction Division and LA Knight. LA Knight and CM Punk having a great back and forth, with CM Punk sending Seth Rollins a warning, but LA Knight warning CM Punk that if anyone's next in line for the championship, it is him after CM Punk cost him his championship opportunity last week. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
I'm just happy WWE is capitalizing on this LA Knight stuff. Are they going to put the world title on him? I don't know. You know what I mean? I think this is what everybody's been wanting, but I just don't know if it's going to draw as much attention right now. I think they dropped the ball on it, and I just hope it doesn't fall flat for LA Knight. I mean, he was definitely over with the crowd, as he has been. Just a situation with everybody kind of deteriorated. Paul Heyman was then flanked by Braun and Bronson, and I think this is going to just set up a banger of a main event match for this week's Raw. LA Knight and CM Punk versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
You
And I
know,
think it
man,
delivered.
B&B Security, man, taking on Punk and LA Knight. This led us right into excellent tag team action. It really did. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee taking on Dominic Mysterio and one of the three El Grande Americanos.
Now, don't forget Saturday is Triple Mania. I guess they're having Dominic in a triple threat match against Dragon Lee and El Hijo. David can go for the AAA Mega Championship.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, I think it's Corey Graves on commentary, also joined by JBL. That's definitely a dub. JBL, like, wait a minute. when I heard it was JBL, I was just like, what? But I think they're going to do very well together. AJ Styles, man, he was hot in this match. It's like, what are they doing with him, though? Are they going to throw a title on him or not?
It looks
Um,
like he's still going after that IC championship
it
going after
does. I
Dom.
mean, he kind of brought Dragon Beat back to life with a good conclusion, but it ended up bleeding to where El Grande used a steel plate, just like the regular El Grande Americano, Chad Gable, would hide that little steel plate. And El Grande ended up dropping it outside the ring where Dominic would capitalize and actually hit AJ Styles when the ref wasn't looking. And this caused a win for El Grande.
You know,
Interesting stuff.
man, I'm all for this drama with El Grande Americano, the Judgment Day drama as well. Finn Balor's just stoking it up. And the night just continued with more backstage shenanigans. We had the New Day saying that they want to get the revenge on Penta for ripping off that $12,000 hat. Grayson Waller by their side. Adam Pearce had his hands full tonight.
Oh, dude, and with Sami Zayn versus Rusev, which was next. Before the match, Zayn kind of, I think, discussed a potential World Heavyweight Championship match for Clash in Paris with Adam Pearce. And, well, if he can defeat Rusev tonight, it'll give Adam something to think about. And this was all backstage. But the crowd was into this. It's Quebec. It's Canada. It's Sami Zayn's home. Crowd was
Country. Yeah.
so over with Sami Zayn. So how did this end? Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, Tala, and Tonga pulls Sami Zayn, beating him to a Paul Pierce, kind of bringing up just that good old disqualification finish. And Sheamus appears out of nowhere and rocks Rusev with a jumping knee. A jumping knee. It was vicious. And we knew something was up with Sheamus as he told Sami Zayn that, well, when the match is done, Rusev is his. So I think they're going to continue that as they keep continuing this feud for weeks. But you know what? If they don't have anything for Rusev right now, I guess keep it going.
Yeah, I really don't mind this. We were kind of skeptical about what Rusev was going to do once he hit the main roster, but he continues to have good matches this week with Sammy and his rivalry continuing with Sheamus.
I just don't think there's going to be much creative for him.
I agree 100%.
But I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Before entering the arena here, we have Io Sky declining backup from her former Damage Control teammates Asuka and Kairi Sane as she takes on Roxanne Perez, which is next. It was a lengthy match. I think this was one of the better women's matches we've seen.
Yes.
I think it was a good, easy 4.5 stars, man. These two just gave it their all this week. Roxanne Perez exposed the turnbuckle here. Asuka and Kairi Sane interject themselves in the match, causes a distraction. Io Sky actually hits into Asuka and Kairi, and then uses that ring apron to, well,
Her advantage for sure.
her
Yeah.
advantage here. So, what does this mean for Io Sky? Roxanne taking advantage with that ring apron. Roxanne taking the W, I think, was smart this week, but I believe we're going to get a dissension here with Asuka and Kairi and Io, and that kind of happens later on as Asuka and Io, they don't go at it, but Asuka pushes Io back, and, well, I think it's coming. I think we're getting an Io and Asuka feud, and definitely Damage Control is splitting up. But what does this mean for Kairi Sane? What is she doing in all this?
The funny part is, man, she's getting more TV time not as the champion now than she was as the champion. Just absolutely wild. One person I was happy to see get TV time next, we saw Becky Lynch take on Maxine Dupree in a better match than I think we're all expecting for the IC Championship. Let's get one thing straight. I think we can all say we're all not fans of Becky Lynch's new music. Please go back to the old one.
No.
But good match back and forth. You know, Becky using those heelish tactics. Maxine put up a good fight, but ultimately it was not enough. Natalya ringside just doesn't do it for me. It looks like they're setting up a match with Becky and Natalya in the future, but Becky, of course, as we all expected, picked up the win rather handily.
Yeah, what are they going to do with her and Natalya? They're going to have Becky Lynch retain. Are they going to give the title to Natalya? There's no chance. No way WWE's going to do it. I wouldn't mind it. Throw us up something good and have Natalya take the title off Becky Lynch, but it's just, I don't think WWE's going to care to do that. But that's just me. You never know. You never know. Never say never. Naomi was supposed to be on the show tonight. Can we talk about this?
Yeah,
she wasn't. She was supposed to take on Io Sky, defending that women's world championship. But she was out with injury, apparently. So that's when Io Sky took on Roxanne, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's weird. Kind of curious. And we haven't gotten any Killer Cross chance. Karrion Kross, poor dude. I think he was hoping that they'd hijack the show, but that did not happen.
He did not get the R-Truth treatment, that's for sure. But you know what? Can we talk about something else that was weird? Before we got into our main event of the night, we had a vignette with Bayley, just saying that she's worked so hard to get where she was in the business, always sticking up for her fellow women's competitors, and having no one around her now is really taking a toll on her. It looked like she was very emotional, but then we heard like an evil laugh in the background. Could this be shades of Bayley turning?
That was a good vignette.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a heel Bayley? Probably. But is it going to be like I was seeing something on Twitter, like the broken Matt Hardy. Are we getting the broken Bayley?
I love it.
Funny stuff. I mean, the way they had that vignette, the way it ended. But I don't think that's the route they're going. They're going to definitely turn Bayley heel. I think she's world title bound in the future. Good way to end this before we head to our main event. LA Knight, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. This was decent. It was okay. CM Punk and LA Knight working together just for the time being of this match as Seth Rollins comes out, causes a DQ here. I think it was a DQ this week, right?
Yes, sir.
What was it last week? A DQ, this week a DQ. They just attack on CM Punk and LA Knight. Jey Uso comes to make the save, but the numbers advantage with the Vision, of course, overtakes this week, and they end the show strong. Adam Pearce comes out. We're getting a fatal four-way. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso.
I'm here for it, man. It's going to be one heck of a main event for Clash in Paris. And I do see Seth Rollins retaining, maybe CM Punk picking up the title, and they're going to play hot potato with it. You know, CM Punk had that 5-minute title reign at SummerSlam. Maybe Seth Rollins will just a bit slightly longer. Definitely an interesting way to close out the show. Let us know what you guys thought about it. Always like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.